Welcome back. Now we were going to start off this part by heading off and doing the prison infiltration, actually get that sorted with Maxim. But I failed to take into account that Iris has actually got a little scene going on here. She's got the lovely little heart above a smiley face there, so... Adol, just the person I needed to see. There is something I wish for you to see. Could you wait here with Gramps?
I'm looking forward to seeing what Iris has to show us. Do you know anything about it at all?
Gramps, Adol, thank you for waiting. So, what do you think?
It does not suit you and I don't see what you're up to. It's very weird.
You better say it looks good, or I'll stab your eyes out!
Didn't need my eyes anyway. It is something different?
Are you blind? Can you not see this apron? Shantae worked hard on it, you know.
Oh, he did. Oh, it looks delightful.
That was very generous of him. But if Shantae was the one who made it for you, then does that mean you're...
That's correct. From now on, I'll be working at the Dandelion. I'm hanging up my hat as an assassin. I'm putting it all behind me, along with my royal title. It was just a name anyway.
That's a very big decision, Iris.
Yes. After coming to the Dandelion, I've since learned the error of my ways. I blame the Romans for everything bad that happened to me. And I spent my life running. But I'm done with that. I want to start living for myself, like all of you are. Starting from now, I'm just going to be plain old Iris.
Good for you. I support your decision. I think it's a much better job for you than being an assassin.
Yes, I think you are right.
Though I hope you don't think you're getting out of receiving a proper education. I understand that you can read and write, but there's much to learn about the world.
Ugh.
And if you're going to work here, you'll need to learn etiquette as well. Be sure to address Shantae with respect. He is your manager now.
Now you sound just like the overbearing goody two-shoes who raised me.
Kind of person was he?
He was some kind of black market dealer or whatever. And he was stubborn to boot. I commanded him countless times to teach me how to kill, but he only taught me self-defense. I found out later he never intended to teach me how to be an assassin in the first place. As a favor to someone who died before I was born. The one who entrusted me to him.
I see. It must have been difficult for you to part with him. You should be grateful to your parents and the man who took you in. Because of them, you have the opportunity to live an honest life.
See what I mean? Overbearing! If you piss me off, I will gut you.
I thought you retired from being an assassin.
Yes, I did. But... Oh, by the way, I made something for you two. You had better stay put until I get back.
Ah, this tea looks excellent. Shall we, Adol?
Look at the size of the bloody cups! It shrunk. The tea has a startling amount of spice that burns your throat. What did you do to the tea?
This tea is rather invigorating.
Gotcha, losers! I spiked it with the hottest spices from his spawny. I may not be an assassin anymore, but I never said I was going to be some law-abiding citizen. You had better watch what you eat around here, too.
You sure got us good. But I do hope you'll keep these practical jokes to a minimum.
Max level? I do wish Iris's voice was a bit more bratty, though. Like, it feels it's not got that sort of, like, playful nature to it that I feel it should have. Things will get messy after we sneak in. Make sure you're prepared for it. I've upgraded my weapons and stuff. Ready to begin the operation? Begin the operation. Acknowledged. Let's get started. Man, I'm so pumped about this, you wouldn't believe it. I guess someone has to be. Anyway, what's our first move? We're infiltrating the prison through the path in the entertainment district ramparts. Let's make our way over. The name of the game, everyone. The name of the game. Look at him. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as ever. Shouldn't be a problem as long as I played cool. No, it wouldn't be half as fun without that loudmouth Balduq missing out. Plan's already in motion, huh? Fine by me. I've been bored stiff without my favorite stooge around. Time for me to make a killing. We're in. Wait. The way is blocked off. Would you look at that? They've gone and gated the place up. Guess those knights must have been tired of playing zookeeper. Makes you wonder what the place was for to begin with. Anyhow, this one looks like it'll be tougher than usual to knock down. That won't be necessary. Well, you can't say that in a Falcom game. I've already planned for this. But before that, you sure you're willing to go through with this? It's too late to back out now. Fair enough. I'll guide the way. May fortune be with us all. I don't think they were boxes. I think they were bombs. What was that sound? Well, if I know. Fortify our defenses. How did you do that? There. The path's open. Let's move. Don't stop until you brought every last one of them to heal. Bit of an extreme way to put it, but I suppose I'm not against it. Now then, everyone. Shall we take to the stage? Like, seriously.
The courtyard is just up ahead. Time to let loose.
Don't have to tell me. Don't encourage him.
How did the owl move? How did the owl move the lever? I have no idea. No idea.
It's the Monstrums. They broken again?
Excuse us, coming through!
We're really sorry about this. There are too many for us to manage. Maybe we can lure them somewhere and then use the stairs to get to the entrance.
Not over yet!
Are we seeing this? Right now, the guy under the stairs. There we go. He's like just jumping on the spot under the stairs. Corkscrew. It's like he was here just being like, oh, well not that, but just doing that constantly. Hey guys! Oh, he's dead. I was wondering where he was. Like, I can't hear a collision. I'll turn the camera, then see what happens. I like her speed now. All because of that sacrament. It's like, yeah.
We should be able to get to the West Wing from here. The quickest way there would be directly up.
But I went down. I think that's what the one thing that was making me always go back to Anemona was her speed when she was running, moving, and all that type of stuff. And now it's like...
We need a diversion. Drop that chandelier.
Now I've got that with the others. It's like, oh...
Look,
The Monstrums are here!
Well, if it's pandemonium we wanted, we're sure to get it now. What the? It's you guys! Oh dear, I forgot about them. It's those imposters from before. So this is where you've been all this time. Just don't act like you didn't know. You're the reason we're even in here. Do you have any idea how much we've been through thanks to you? You wanna try saying that again? You know what I find strange? I don't know what you just said, I was too busy contemplating. Like, Gordo's Hawk getup, like his actual coat jacket thing is more impressive, to be honest, than Hawk's actual one. Strange. No, we only have ourselves to blame for being locked up like this. We're just getting what we deserve. Forced into hard labor day after day. Boss? But I beg of you, on bended knee, please get us out of this cell. Kind of in a hurry here, so, give us a good reason to. We've finally seen the light. The lives we were meant to lead all along. It all began when we left our home 5 years ago. 3 vagabonds forced to turn to a life of... Get it? This is taking too long. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh, for the love of God! Whoa, our prayers are answered. And boys, let's scram. Yeah! And such. It would seem they are getting away. You're nicer than I thought. Nah, I just figured we could get some use out of them. Yeah, they'd be a distraction. They really look just like you after all. They do not! What's all the commotion here? The Monstrums are at it again. They must be around here somewhere. And they're beginning together. We had Arthur open up the hatch to the roof. Let's take it. We're in the home stretch now. And I'll be raising hell every step of the way. Wasn't that a side quest, though? So it's that case of, like, could you actually have avoided that side quest? Like, or did you do it to get enough Nox? Like, was it a required one to get enough? Because I just want to know, if you skip it, is that going to affect this quest in any regard? Just a curious thing there. Someone let me know if that's a possibility. Could drop more down and see what happens there, but...
Come on, let me out!
No! Stuck there forever. There is no escape. No. I expected an up at that point. Does this happen up? Where am I meant to be going then? Back down? I don't know. Okay. Right, it's completely going the wrong ways. Like, where am I? Over there. And this is where I wanted to go, yes, of course. I haven't gone, like, completely back to where I was already. Nope. So of course I want to go up here. Oh. Alright then.
Damn. We don't have as much time as I thought. Change of plans. Can you fly from the east wing over to the central wing? I need you to create a diversion there.
Understood.
Worth a try. Alright, is there anywhere we especially need to go? Ow! I just completely missed the thing right in front of me. There we go. Oh, thought there was going to be a way to smash our way in, but... guess we're going up or around? Ah, there we go. I think it'd be more obvious for me. But no. Okay, so skills are still leveling up for her, which is good. Next. Alright, so if we want to get down there... There we go.
Off we go.
There we go.
There's someone keeping watch.
Finally, someone to fight.
Is it bad that I'm starting to feel a little sorry for them?
I mean, they got annihilated. They certainly aren't sparing any security in the central wing. Yeah, it's not at all like back when we came to rescue Iris. We'll need to get downstairs. Indeed, our destination is on the 3rd floor of the North Wing, the special sector. Alright, let's bust our way through then. Maxim presses a hidden switch on the side of the fireplace. One of the stone blocks moves slightly, revealing a secret compartment behind. Maxim proceeds to retrieve a ring marked with a white lily from within. The Lilium ring? No sign it's been switched out. With that, the preparations are... Stop right there! Oh, my spine! He chopped it out. He hardly ever put up a fight. No matter, I have a mission to fulfill. Only hope the Monstrums manage to pull through. Maxim is definitely more than meets the eye.
Going somewhere?
Like, just come in. Boom. Done. Right, you guys, come on, give her up for me.
Come on, you guys are better than this. Put your backs into it.
Looks like some of you have been skipping out on your drills.
I ain't stopping here.
I'm going completely dragged along. Put that in the wrong spot.
Fighting efficiency has been enhanced.
Right, so back here. Where's that informant? Kill him!
Well, hello, special sector.
He totally is the bad guy here.
Oh, Maxim!
Any copies of Woo Baby around? Worth a look. You never know. You never know. There is actually up there. Look, one of the books you normally see in the like it's a very high res version of Animal Index. So Woo Baby could have appeared. I may have missed it. Does anybody know if Woo Baby actually is in this? Yeah, Animal Index is around. It's like very, very high quality version of it. Again, just below the Nox stuff there. Alright then. Maxim presses a hidden switch on the wall. What the? Secret passageway? Act like you've done that a million times already. Just how long have you known about this exactly? Never planned on bringing you along this far, but... time is of the essence. If you want to know, all you have to do is follow. Well, you heard the man. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I expected it to just be like, boom, we're in. But no. What is this? Maxim takes out the Lilium ring, placing it into a hollow slot in the altar. He then removes a ring marked with a blue lily off from his finger, placing it into the second slot at the altar. Okay. From there, Adol and the others followed down a long, winding path. Finally, they arrived at a singular room. So, this is our destination. How long's all this crap been down here? Since the fortress was built, I imagine. Seems to be part of the prison's foundation. Just who are you, Maxim? Maxim opens the desk drawer and retrieves a seal marked with a beautiful white lily. That's the Lilium crest. The old symbol of the Kingdom of Glea. It stands to reason that the royal family once used that seal. Okay. Mark of ruling authority, the Great Seal of State. It's only supposed to be passed in succession from king to king, which means... You have ties to the royal family. Exactly, no way someone unrelated to him would have a clue where this was. Also explains why you're so well versed in the layout of this prison, this fortress. Was he, like the highest knight in the land or something like that? Like royal bodyguard? I'm nothing more than a man tasked with a mission. But my mentor, the one who raised me, he served the royal family for generations. As he aged, I took the mantle. All I'm doing is fulfilling His Majesty's final commands. That day, 8 years ago, when the Kingdom of Glea fell, His Majesty gave me 2 orders while on his deathbed. The first was retrieving this, the Lilium Seal. The second was securing the safety of his daughter. His Majesty prioritized those 2 things over his very life. It's my obligation to comply. So that is the reason. Turns out the king was a pretty upstanding guy. Not like that bastard General Baudon. Hold on a second. So the one who rescued Iris when she was little... was you all along? I had only planned to leave her with my mentor for a time. Once he saw the trauma on her face, decided he would raise her himself. Old age finally did him in last year. That must have been when Iris set off on her own. That's got nothing to do with me. She's out of the scope of my duties now. Besides, I doubt she'd even remember my face after all these years. So you have no plans on telling Iris about any of this, do you? Sounds to me that you've got a soft spot for her, all things considered. I won't even dignify that with a response. A member of the royal family is better off staying away from the shadows of society. Sounds like he isn't going to budge on this one. Indeed. I sense company approaching. Oh, now. Aren't you a perceptive one? If this weren't a dead end, just might have managed to slip away. It's the old geezer sent shell, Gilbert. Lucien warned us about him. Don't tell me they just let us lead them here. Looks like it. I knew something felt off about this whole arrangement. They must have had the same objective. With the Lilium Seal recovered, people of Glea can finally be at ease. You could just kindly hand it over. I don't know what your aim is here. There's no way in hell it has anything to do with the people. The only thing you care about is getting vengeance for your failures 8 years ago. As a surviving remnant of the Glean Royal Army. Very amusing. There are more of you here than I anticipated. Glea's future is looking very bright indeed. Don't you agree, Crimson King, or should I say, Adol Christin? Adol who? You can drop the act. We know more about you than even you know yourselves. To come across a number of felons among the populace in recent days. I'm sure you must be worried about your precious friends and families, right, girls? I'll cut ya! Sounds to me like you know something, don't you? Guess that means we're just gonna have to beat it out of you then. Getting out is our first priority. Indeed. I can sense some manner of special fluid coating their blades. Kind of poison, huh? That's our sensual for you. Be wise not to underestimate them. Let's try to press our way through. Pity it had to come to this. We have an emergency! What is it? It's the Monstrums. They've appeared on the roof of the south wing. They're opening the main gates as we speak. It won't hold for much longer now. What nonsense are you spouting? The Monstrums you're after are right. What is the meaning of this? You... Gotcha. It was a special delivery just for you. Hope you enjoy it. You traitorous little... You're wide open. Perhaps it was you who has made the mistake of underestimating us. Pity it had to come to this. Get ready. Wait, can I not fight them? I want to fight them. Adol and the group proceeded to kill and destroy and absolutely annihilate their way through the onslaught of knights. With Maxim's guidance, they managed to escape through a different route than they had entered. Isn't that lovely? Oh, that was troublesome. Alright then. We didn't end up getting any information out of them either. And such as we did, there were no signs of Phoenix or Carla in any of the general cells. It's like we figured. They must be in some special location only the knights know of. Indeed, we managed to narrow things down at the very least. Maxim took out the seal of the Glean royal family before throwing it high into the sky. Well then. What? The Glean seal of state? What the hell did you go and do that for? Is it really okay to destroy it? This world has no further need of it. In the wrong hands, the seal has the potential to bring about utter chaos. His Majesty bade me to retrieve and destroy it. I'm just carrying out his will. I'm surprised he'd go far enough to order something like that. Last king of Glea, he's not a particularly distinguished figure in history. But supposedly his diplomacy helped stall the hostile empire's war efforts for years. Didn't it make sense he'd consider the future of his people in their nation's last moments? Yeah, sounds like Iris had a good man for a father. So what are you gonna do now? You fulfilled all the king's missions after all. I suppose you'd like to give those cocky knights a good lesson or two? Not to the question. What becomes of Glea is of no consequence to me. Is that right? It's kinda hard to believe. Why even lie about it at this point? Why not come to the Dandelion? To your hideout, you mean? Suppose you do have as much as his daughter in your charge. Looks like he does still care about Iris after all. That reminds me. Have you ever to receive any reward for our efforts this time around? A task of larger scale than anticipated does suggest one be compensated accordingly. Fair enough. What do you have in mind? Well, how about coming to help us with our work for a while? It's no easy task, but it should be a fine way to pay us back for things today. Could use some fresh entertainment too. Things won't be so dull with you around. Alright. I do owe you all a great deal. Very well then, Monstrums of Balduq. My next mission will be lending you a hand with your own. With that, Maxim became yet another of the Dandelion's many collaborators.
I'm just happy we could help.
Ooh. Bum 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 bum. $150. It's a shop.
Yeah.
Alright then. But do you have anything new that you can sell?
It's you.
Do you have anything new?
You buying or not? I see. Looking to cut it, do you?
It would be nice if it would be nice if you could just give me all these. Like, you try to help us out, yeah? Like, I know you need to make a living and stuff, but we need to win, so it'd be nice if you gave me that. But alright, that's fine. Whatever. Let's see here. Let's actually. Like, I know I said I was gonna do that. I'll probably do that in between the parts, but I'm feeling like we should actually just go open up the next area. then I've got the potential to go do stuff there, ready for the next part. That's my plan, anyway. So... Residual enmity lingers in the air here. We shouldn't just leave this be. That's ritual relics. All done. Let's have it. Let's have it. Challenge. The time is now. 9, sorry, 9. Oh, we're not going to have that anymore, are we? Because she's dead. Yeah.
Let us begin.
Kind of miss it now.
Shadow something.
Still doing the wrong thing there.
Wait for me!
Should really try and avoid that.
Back on your feet!
That was wave 1.
That was tougher than I would have liked.
Who's next, huh?
Knock him out, Kratos.
She said Kratos then. I was like, what? Kratos? I know I've got Norse mythology going on, but that's a bit much, isn't it?
For the peace of our city!
Let mine be a clear path.
How do you like this?
Stuff's just
Excellent work,
just
everyone.
dying. It's just better get to do anything.
Another wave nears.
Just dies. Hello.
How do you like this? Not enough.
Pierce through.
Fair bit of time.
You can't escape.
On my way.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for.
Look at all the forward
Where's my ambushes going on?
An ambush. Pierce through. Striking up.
That is new!
I will not let go. An ambush.
Knock him out, Kratos.
I was gonna say, like, where's the wave coming next?
I can see the enemies every now and then. Going somewhere.
To be expected.
I expected no less from you, mes amis.
Yes, I bet you didn't.
This is regrettable, but not unsalvageable. Kratos, if you would.
I will not an option. I don't fear some.
Look at all the forward defenseless prey.
An ambush. It is only.
Let's keep this up.
Just a double ambush.
Going somewhere.
Let us regroup in advance. You shan't escape.
An ambush.
That didn't work as well as I hoped with the shan't escape.
All charged up.
An ambush. Kratos, if you would.
Thank you.
How about a little reptile to help you de-stress?
Hold out just a
This
bit
is,
longer.
yeah, I was gonna say this is the boss wave. You can tell by the size of it.
Down we go.
So again, still doing that wrong bit where it's like, okay, the wrong button.
I can see right through them.
I'm trying to figure out the timing on his attack. These big round ones, like, nah, they gotta go with the range. You gotta go with the range.
Back on your feet, sweetheart.
It is dangerous.
Finish them off.
Screw it, throw that out at this point.
You shan't escape. The time for victory has ripened. Understood. Locking up.
Going somewhere. No surprise there.
The most impressive feat.
That still feels like an S. Bit
All in
sloppy.
a day's work.
Like those big wheel type bosses. Still not found a way I want to attack them. Still don't feel confident. Bloom. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Scrap, if I do say
Hermit's
so.
Remedy. Defense. Alright then. Expecting an event there, but nothing. Sealed Canyon Trail. So this is the Sealed Canyon Trail. What a beautiful view. You said it. So close to the city too. Looks like there's a river flowing here. Which means the sluice for the aqueduct must be somewhere upstream. Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to sneak into the restricted sector from there. Let us proceed with haste in that case. Right, so let's look at the map here. So we've got to get up there and I can get to the landmark and stuff. How do I get over there though? Like maybe, I don't know. It intrigues me. So it's like, it's got to be through there, isn't it? It's got to be through there, surely. But anyway, I'll go investigate these types of things, get the landmarks and stuff, maybe get 100% in this area, all that type of stuff. In between the parts, we'll see in the next part, probably when we're heading up towards there, if I can't figure out maybe that thing over there. So, we'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.